So in one of previous videos I mentioned Peljesac peninsula as I think it was in a first episode of my Croatian tour. I mentioned the Peljesac peninsula as a good point of interest to visit, and I still believe that it's a magnificent place. What that place makes unique as well is a geographical location for making wines. This is South Croatia, a lot of sun, close to sea. As you can see, for Stone we go this way, and for Dubrovnik we would continue straight that road, roughly around 70-80 kilometers more. So Stone 5 kilometers, and these are mainly the places on this peninsula. Anyway, what makes this place additionally interesting is a lot of vineyards. So if you are coming from far away, I highly recommend stop in one of wineries, do your homework before, maybe if you want to experience something special. But a lot of people, locals here, make wine, and I have to say that the quality of the wine is quite spectacular. That comes down to a geographical location. And just before that, guys, if you can see down there in the distance, there's Stone, old town Stone, and the fortress on top of the city. Olives, as you can see, and olive oil as well. So all those things that you would find in a Mediterranean place. And I have to say, guys, really quality of those locally sourced products is one of a kind. So this is Stone, guys. We're gonna stop here and take a coffee if we manage to find the entrance. Okay, guys, just wanted to show you quickly a Stone. So if you ever visit this place, this is probably the best attraction on peninsula to see. We are located here at the moment in this area, and there's a small Stone as well. So two stones, and here you can see the map of the city walls, right, which are located, by the way, up here, as you can see. And as I said, second largest stone walls surrounding a city, used to defend the city during history. Interesting. You can climb up there. I won't go there this time, but if you wish, you can walk and have a view on surrounding areas as well and the city. Okay, so we are continuing. Okay, guys, so this was Stone. Next stop, Solana Stone, just across just at the second entrance of the city, right here. We are going this way. These are all walls of Solana Stone. Again, if you wish to go inside, there's a guided touristic tour that will show you everything that you need to know about the history of the stone and the history of the place. We are continuing exploring Peljesac peninsula and going south or going east, dependent how you look on a map. Our goal for today is to ride a couple of hours, few hours, and which is enough to explore the whole peninsula. And here in this Pabratno place goes a ferry to Otok Mljet. Otok Mljet is a Croatian national park, and you will be able to see it in one of my upcoming series or videos. I'm not sure when I'll be able to go there. Maybe this time, maybe next time. I still haven't decided. But it's a spectacular place. It literally looks like a paradise. There's a small church in the middle of island, and the turquoise blue sea surrounding that church, and it's just stunning. And this is what I was saying about vineyards. So olive trees, vineyards, and everything here in this Peljesac peninsula. Peljesac is expectedly more busier from local people than surrounding islands, so in the South Croatia. Since it's connected with the mainland, with the continent, and of course more people are in transit. The touristic season is just warming up. It's mid-spring, and tourists are starting to populate the place slowly. But as I said, considering potential and capacity of the place, it's still unexplored hidden gem of Croatia, meaning not a lot of people still knows about this place. And for us bikers, that's it's definitely a hidden gem. So beside everything that I mentioned earlier, there's a good hiking trail here as well if you are into hiking. The highest peak here is called Sveti Ilija, and maybe it's located in the middle of an island. It's on roughly around 1,000 meters altitude, and there's a road that drives just underneath the hill mountain actually, and from there there's a hiking trail. In total, I think 2 hours of walking up on the mountain, and that's pretty good viewpoints to see surrounding islands. They even claim, if the weather is clear, that South Montenegro country, located southern, would be visible from above. I haven't gone there myself. Maybe I will one day. But the view from above is really spectacular, I can tell you that. The weather today is not the best, as you can see, but this is rarity. More than 300 sunny days, I think, are here. So yesterday was a fantastic day, warm, sunny, more than 20 plus degrees. Today is around 19 degrees, and it's a little cloudy, but not too much, and so far dry, so it's fine to drive. The biggest place here in this Peljesac peninsula, that it's that's an interesting place to have a lunch and do some shopping if you need to have groceries or supplies, is Orebić. Orebić is connected, as you can see here on the map. Orebić is connected with a ferry, so by ferry a lot of people, locals mainly, was coming here, and that what's kind of grew the place, and that's exactly where we'll have a lunch stop today. Of course, you can find more info somewhere online, or maybe you want to go more local or something, but whenever I'm here I usually stop in Roda, make a short break, have a quick snack, lunch, whatever, refreshment, drinks, so on. So this is where I'm gonna stop now, and we have still 40-50 kilometers, roughly around an hour of riding or more to get to the place. And now the view is opening on surrounding hills. So now you can really see the beauty of the Peljesac peninsula, and it's impossible to capture everything on a camera. This place really needs to be experienced yourself. It really has a lot to offer if you're into adventuring and fine food, nice environment, and a very pleasant climate after all year round, I'd say. Even during winters this place is yeah, should I take a photo or not? Maybe when I'm coming back. So even during the winter, temperatures rarely go below zero in this place. The whole South Croatia, I'd say, is a hidden gem, but if I need to say, pick one or few specific places, Peljesac Peninsula would be one of them. It's easy to get there, and it's a fantastic scenery to ride on. This is a place called Roda, as you can see on the map, and located fully on coast of Adriatic, but at the same time a little buried inside in a bay, which protects most of the time this place from wind. This place usually gets a little life during summer, and not a lot of permanent residents live here all year round. It's a family-oriented small place, so if you like to being on in a house that's roughly 50-100 meters off the sea, that's the place to go. Very nice view on surrounding islands. This is actually, if I'm right, coast or the side that we came from, continental side. I'm looking for a landmark on a hill to be able to locate myself, but by knowing where Roda is, I'd say that's a continental side of Croatia, on that side. And we are entering Janina. Janina is also one of let's say well-known places here in Peljesac Peninsula. In fact, the few places where most local people live. Just a quick stop, guys, to take a selfie. This down there is a place called Trstenik, and we are continuing towards Roda and Lovište, which is the most distant spot on the peninsula. Huge fire last year in this area. As you can see, still plants haven't recovered from that fire. this part was heavily affected. So guys, as you can see, a lot of signs, wine shop, wines. Actually the Dingač is here, petrol station here. So the sort Dingač is what they are making here, and as I said earlier, quite a good one. And guys, beauties of GoPro, in a crucial moment camera froze, and I haven't recorded my entrance into Orebić place, but this is actually harbor of Orebić, and the place where ferries are coming from that direction here, or down there, I'm not sure. Anyway, this is Orebić, and now we are continuing to a furthest point in Peljesac peninsula, which is Lovište. I'm not sure. That Lovište road was recently opened, so I'm not sure is that an asphalt road or it's a gravel one, but we'll see. As I said in previous videos, I have Buttlux tires, which are mainly for asphalt, so I won't go off-road on these tires. So hopefully it's asphalt. And Orebić, guys, if you visit Peljesac peninsula, it's likely that you are gonna stop here in this small coastal place. Okay, I'm driving now toward the exit of the city, and we'll continue for a few more kilometers along the coast, and then a little inside of the peninsula to that place that I mentioned, which is Lovište. Lovište on Croatian means hunting, so I assume hunters live there. And the whole, okay, we are going here, as you can see, Lovište 17 kilometers. One interesting fact about Peljesac is this place was mainly occupied by former captains of the ships and sailors. So during the history, almost every house on this peninsula had someone working as a sailor or a captain of a ship. Huge immigration wave from this peninsula happened during after Second World War, or during the mid-50s, 1950s, and people mainly went to work abroad. So it's incredible, but a lot of people end up working in Chile, in South America, in Chile, in Argentina, in south side of United States, working with oysters, for example. New Orleans was a popular destination where they mainly immigrated to. So it was a rough life here before. There was no any tourism. As you can see, Orebić is ending here, city of Orebić. There was no tourism here, so people kind of immigrated and tried to find happiness elsewhere. That's the case with a lot of cities in Croatia, especially in recent years. I'm one of those immigrants as well, and yeah, that's history, guys. So 16 kilometers, 17 minutes according to a sat-nav, and we should see a beautiful landscapes at the far most distant point of Peljesac peninsula. Beautiful view from here on an island, Korčula. I'm 8 kilometers, roughly around 8-10 minutes to get to Lovište. So yeah, that down there is Korčula. As you can see, no one on the road. The road is completely empty, but still looking good. It's an asphalt road, so all good there. It's a little windy today. Hope wind noise is not interfering with the camera. I'm going slightly off the coast into more inner part of peninsula. Peljesac is located more in inner part of peninsula. For this, for navigating Peljesac peninsula, I'm using mainly Google Maps, as you can see. To be honest, probably the most of the time I use Google Maps because of accuracy and just ease of use. I have Garmin navigation, which I was not happy with. Ease of use with the precision and with just additional stuff I need to carry with me. And since Google Maps are so convenient, and I'm using my phone anyway, I kind of stuck with it and just continue to use. And just in a few hundred meters the horizon will open, and we're gonna have a view on this side of the Adriatic Sea. This is an open side, open sea, and it looks on Italian side. What a magnificent view, guys. So we have roughly around 3 kilometers to get to Lovište, and as you can see already, it looks really spectacular. And we are slowly entering Lovište, the most distant point in Peljesac peninsula. We'll see the village center and explore the area a little bit, and then go back toward civilization, toward the bigger cities, pass through Orebić, Janina, and go back on Ston. In Ston we'll maybe have a short break and then continue passing on to Bosnian border and ending up. I'm located in a city called Opuzen, which is a part of Neretva Valley, which could be one video on its own, just to as a definitely hidden gem of Croatia. As you can see, camping signs everywhere, and was the better way to explore this small peninsula than camping. And Lovište Bay. It looks so peaceful here. We basically cross to the other side of the island onto a small mountain, couple of 100 meters altitude, not too bad. And as you can see, it's relatively without tourists, and my map says welcome to Lovište. Yeah, that's the place. We're gonna stop, have a short break, and then continue backward toward Orebić, Janina, as I said, Ston, Neum, and so on. We are heading back, and I just turned the camera on to show you this magnificent view. What more would you ask for? fantastic view on a Korčula island as we are heading back to Orebić and, as I mentioned earlier, Stone. Really beautiful view. This is what it looks like to ride Peljesac peninsula. So guys, I just stopped quickly to close the video about the Peljesac peninsula, and is there a better place than this one to send you a greetings from Peljesac. So this is how riding on a Peljesac looks like. Thanks for watching, and see you in upcoming releases of hidden or forgotten games of Croatia. Take care, guys.